It's Valentine's Day, the day we celebrate love. And what better place to do that than in beautiful Palm Beach County, Florida? The perfect place. Hi there, I'm Theo Dorsey, your host for the Palm Beaches TV Watch Party series. And today we'll show you some fantastic ways to say, I love you. Let's start with Passport to the Palm Beaches and go first class all the way on a yacht.
Jacqueline Journey here for Passport to the Palm Beaches, and this is one of those days that I absolutely love my job. I mean, look at these views, it's gorgeous. We're out here on a charter yacht with Deirdre Blake, and Deirdre, you have a fantastic charter company. What a job. I mean, tell me what that's like. Are you just yachting all day, every day?
No, it's a job. I mean, people actually think I'm out on yachts all day, but I'm not, I'm working. I actually am a charter broker, so I broker the boats. I match clients with a yacht, depending on what they want to do for the day, where they want to go, what type of experience they want to have.
So how does someone go about chartering a yacht? If they've never done it before, what's the first thing they need to do?
It's funny because you can Google yachts all day long and you'll see contact your favorite charter broker. But a lot of people say, well, I don't have a favorite charter broker. How do I find a charter broker? People contact me through all different forms of social media, word of mouth, past client referrals, a little bit of everything. But you know, it is important for someone to do a little bit of research, to start a dialogue with someone that can help them, you know, assess their needs and what they want to do and what type of experience they want to have.
So if someone wants to charter a yacht in the Palm Beaches, what are some of the great spots? Like, where does everyone want to visit? Where do they want to go? What are some of the things they can do?
What's amazing, and I mean, a reason why I started my company and sort of was seen as a little bit of a disruptor, because initially in the charter market, you can only charter a yacht for 7 days or more. And, you know, but not everyone has that amount of time. Not everyone can afford to charter a yacht for 7 days or more. So I started a company basically focusing on a day charter or even a half day charter, starting at 4 hours, and a full day is 8 hours. And so, you know, again, it's all customizable. That's the best thing about yacht charters. You basically create your own vacation. You customize your vacation, where you want to go, who you want to bring with you, what type of food you want to eat, hire a private chef. Some of the bigger yachts actually have their own chef. If you want to, you know, eat on land, what have you. Around here in the Palm Beaches, it's great. I mean, you can go up to Peanut Island, which we're coming to right up here, anchor for the day, swim, play with the water toys. You can do a cocktail cruise where you just literally have some cocktails, cruise along the intercoastal, see the sights, go visit your friends on the water, maybe somewhere, or cruise up to a restaurant in Jupiter. There's different waterfront restaurants. You can go south, go to some restaurants down there. If you're brave and the oceans are great, you can go out in the ocean for the day. So
that's fantastic. I mean, you really made it much more affordable for someone to charter a yacht and not have to do it for an entire week.
Exactly.
So what kind of money are we talking, Deirdre?
Well,
if I want to charter a yacht.
If I like to say this to people, guess what maybe a boat like this would be for a day. Take a guess. Because it's more...
For a full day or a half day?
Either, but it is more affordable than people think.
All right, I would guess for a half day, $4,000. For a full day, $7,500.
Got you beat.
Okay.
$2,500 for 4 hours plus expenses. So that's tax, gratuity, food, alcohol, dockage if you choose to stop somewhere on the charter. And 8 hours, the longer you charter, it's a little bit more valuable. So we can do 8 hours for $4,000.
Excellent.
Plus the expenses.
A yacht charter is definitely cool and probably more affordable than you think, but it's not for everyone. So how about visiting a museum? The Norton Museum of Art is where you can find an outdoor sculpture garden, works of art by Jackson Pollock and Picasso, just to name a few. Then finish the night off with Art After Dark, with music, food, and drinks. Take a look.
This is the newly remodeled Norton Museum of Art in downtown West Palm Beach, where there is always something going on.
Well, it's incredibly cool to work at the Norton, especially since we are just about to celebrate our first anniversary, the first anniversary of our reopening after a $100 million transformation. There is a new sculpture garden, there's a new, what we call a living room, a great hall, new galleries, a new restaurant, new auditorium, and a lot of new art, and a lot more space to do bigger exhibitions. You happen to be here on a Friday night for our weekly Art After Dark program, which I describe as where entertainment and culture meet. It's an evening of art activities, art tours, music, film. Could be it changes week to week, dance troupes, and we promote the local arts. We promote groups of musicians, dancers, spoken word poets from around the area to come in here and be a part of our evenings. So it's never a dull moment. It's always exciting, and it's a joy to be able to introduce the community to great art, great exhibitions, and great artists from all the arts. Since we reopened, we now count about 8,200 works of art in the permanent collection. The Norton is considered to have one of the broadest collections in the Southeast. The Chihuly ceiling, it's called the Persian Sea Life ceiling, which came into the collection in 2003, is back on view. It had been in storage while we were under construction, and people just always look always ask about, where's the Chihuly ceiling? Where can I find the Chihuly ceiling? We have a new sculpture garden, so now there are these two pieces by a sculptor named Ron Danoni, and they become like selfie central. We have a brand new piece by Klaus Oldenburg and Kuji van Bruggen, his wife, from 1999. It's a 19-foot tall typewriter eraser sculpture in the front of the new plaza of the museum. And that also, too, I think it's maybe even more popular as a selfie destination, but it also signals that there is an art museum right downtown. So there's all kinds of things. You know, we have Jackson Pollock, we have Monet, we have Gauguin, Picasso. You don't have to go to New York to see these great works of art by these great artists. It's right in your backyard here in West Palm Beach.
Now, if you're like me and you prefer a more low-key celebration with an opportunity for some one-on-one time, you can always take the scenic road trip and explore some of the most breathtaking views available anywhere. Drive the Palm Beaches takes you through northern Palm Beach County, beginning in Jupiter and ending, perfect for Valentine's Day, on Love Street.
This trip, beginning on US 1 south of Harborside Place, reflects a lot of what makes North County coastal living unique. There is a chance to see great swaths of dunes and undeveloped land in the middle of the usual commercial and residential development. The Jupiter Ridge Natural Area, a 271-acre slash and scrub pine preserve that is worth a hike or run along its boardwalks and sandy trails. The county purchased it for $23 million in 1993. A little farther down US 1 is another stop and walk spot, the Juneau Dunes Natural Area, as well as the Loggerhead Marine Life Center, featuring a hospital that helps hundreds of sea turtles recover from injuries every year. A great place for the whole family. Once you turn north onto A1A in Juneau Beach, it's a laid-back drive of condos, parks, sea grapes, and glimpses of the Atlantic, all populated by North County's legion of bicyclists, surfers, and beachgoers. You'll also eyeball such familiar landmarks as the Juneau Beach Pier and Carlin Park, where events are held throughout the year, including Wheels Across the Pond, an outrageous automotive event featuring cars from England and other countries in Europe, on display and free to the public. In Juneau Beach, make a quick right off A1A and Ocean Drive onto Celestial Way, the town center of Juneau Beach. This is your zen moment. A 1-mile pathway winds around Pelican Lake with 2 gazebos and lots of ducks and wading birds to see. A great place to stop and take a walk. Right after the Maltz Jupiter Theater, turn right on Jupiter Beach Park Road and take a winding ride through the beach park, which terminates with a great view of the Jupiter Inlet and Atlantic Ocean. You can also walk here to the adjacent Du Bois Park, one of the best places to take in a picture-perfect view of the Jupiter Lighthouse and do a little swimming or snorkeling. At the end of your trip, you hit the restaurants and bars of Guanabanas, Schooners, Square Grouper, and Jetties. It might be worth it to end your ride here with a walk down Love Street for a tropical drink or a bite to eat.
There you have it, just a few of the many wonderful ways you can say, I love you in the Palm Beaches any day of the year. Come and join us here and create your own romantic adventure. Visit thepalmbeaches.tv to watch the full episodes of the shows featured on today's watch party. I'm Theo Dorsey. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll see you next week.
Every new dawn brings a chance to chart your own course, to delight in the new day's discoveries. Discover joy. Discover adventure. Discover this place. Discover the best of everything. Discover the Palm Beaches.